Tonight is May 3rd, and this is session 18 of the second adventure of our D&D campaign, Dungeons & Drogans. During our last session, the Drogans continued their exploration of the Well of Demons in search of the Winterhaven captives being held by the Blackfang Gnolls. They found some gnolls, who had some pet hyenas, and they killed the whole lot of them. Amidst the vomit-inducing mess of rotten debris in which the hyenas were housed, the Drogans found a magic cloak, and Coltane, of course, was the one to take it, but not before Nima puked on it a couple times. The Drogans continued their delve and reached a doorway. On the other side they heard a whole lot of commotion, including the grunts of a boar.
A boar, you say?
Or have we already forgotten?
I wasn't there actually, so...
Well, you were half there. Speaking of people not being there, as we move to the battle board, you'll notice Doug Cam is not present tonight. Doug will not be making it to this session. John is presently MIA. He said he was going to make it, so he is AWOL, in fact. Who would like to control Wintier and hopefully just temporarily control whatever John's current character's name is?
Corvus?
I'll control Wintier.
Yeah, I'll control Corvus, I guess.
I'll control Corvus too.
Oh, okay, you do that.
Maybe he'll die.
You'll
frequently
definitely
dies.
get him killed.
He frequently dies when I'm playing his characters.
You will be responsible for 3 of his character deaths.
Three?
So there was Zook, there was one of the Zaxards, and yeah, the latest one.
Wait, I was responsible for killing one of the Zaxards?
No, that was Dave, in fact. I believe... Who was it? Mysterious Ally or Watakala? One of our viewers went back, found the video, and I believe proved it was Dave. Dave killed Zaxard the first, I want to say.
I was the original team player killer guy. To tell you the truth, I don't remember being responsible for being that.
Don't worry, everyone else does, and they'll blame you forever.
Well, let's just put it this way. It started a tradition. A tradition that Nick has happily taken over for me.
Fair point.
I do what I can.
Also, we have to look at it this way, you know, it's more entertainment for everyone else, because now they know that if John is not there, his character is going to die. In some retarded manner.
Well, Zook died in a retarded manner. I don't know about Sorrow. The first Zaxard's death was pretty grisly.
How did Zaxard die?
You forgot? That was one of the most memorable moments in this entire campaign,
Oh,
I'd say.
that was the, holy crap, I just killed him because he went below his bloodied.
Exactly.
Yeah. You see, it wasn't even because I, like, screwed up. It was because you rolled good.
Well... I don't remember the specifics, but it would not surprise me if some moving into melee when you were low on health was involved. Anyway, I believe we left off with, was it Coltane or was it Massimo who was opening the door? I believe it was Coltane.
Yes, I think it was Coltane.
In fact, I know for sure because it's Coltane's door that is open.
Excellent.
Well then.
Make it so.
So Coltane opens the door, and let's say he peeks inside. You see more than what you can just see as revealed by the fog of war, but the walls of this chamber are covered with faded murals that depict minotaurs in combat. Mortal combat. The images show minotaurs fighting each other as well as battling demons, dwarves, humans, and dragonborn, because it was necessary to include that entire list. In all the pictures, the minotaurs lack weapons and armor. They use their horns, teeth, and bare hands to rend their opponents from head to toe. Deeper down the corridor, to the south, in the southern half of the corridor, I just recently learned today, thanks to a viewer, that I've been mispronouncing the word southern my entire life. I've been saying southern. And I polled people that I know, and we all seem to say southern, so I think this is either a French-Canadian thing, an Italian-American thing, or just a regional Montreal thing. I don't know. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, in the southern half of this room, a barrier of hay bales divides the room. The northern portion of the room, a large boar is chained to the floor inside a pen. Arrows jut from the trapped creature, and the floor around it is covered with spatters of blood. Hyenas encircle the pen, trying to bite the boar. One by one, the hyenas become aware of your presence and turn their attention in your direction. Roll initiative.
That is why we should never open doors.
That's a 12.
And an 11 for Coltain.
Oh my god.
I didn't add the +2 from your, whatchamacallit there, inspiring, well, presence, I guess. So I'm actually getting a 9, which, again, is low.
Winter also gets an 11. This reminds me of our last battle.
I think I did well in terms of initiative last battle.
Wasn't the rule of thumb that low initiative means... No, it wasn't. Never mind.
I'm pretty sure the rule of thumb was John's character doing poorly means we win the battle.
Yeah, that was it.
I'm not sure which one of us is controlling Corvus, but it's definitely not me.
Yeah, I gave it to Dave.
Okay.
Oh, it's me?
Yeah, it's not fair to let Nick kill all of John's characters. Dave should get a chud as well. This way, if Dave kills him, you'll be 2 for 2.
Corvus gets an 8. He rolls a 1 on his initiative. This is gonna go fantastic.
So Massimo's gonna go first.
Apparently no one was expecting there to be anything behind the door.
We're surprised by the boar. That's probably it.
Are you really? You kind of heard it before you opened the door, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. We're still surprised.
I think we're surprised that there's anything behind the door. We were all expecting it to be a trick door, you know, with a wall behind it.
Oh, maybe we're surprised by the fact that you actually managed to kick down the door.
Did Coltain kick it down or just open it? I thought he just opened it.
Maybe just open. I can't remember.
Well, it's too late now.
A yipping hyena. Yes, it is yipping actively. It's kind of cute, I guess, until it starts trying to bite Coltain.
And then it's really cute.
Aww. Because we know Coltain can't die, so...
Not if I control other characters who can die first.
Ouch! In fact, this yipping hyena is not all bark. It has some bite. 9 damage on Coltain's thigh. Coltain down to 38, I want to say. That's probably wrong.
Is there a way I can apply that damage specifically to my thigh?
We'll work on that. I will talk to the creator of the framework to add needless complexity to his system.
It could be like Fallout. Anyway, you're right, down to 38.
Massimo opens his door.
Coltain says, ouch.
then takes a swing at the yipping hyena with his sword. But the hyena dodges. A filthy hyena then charges Massimo. Flies buzz around it. It almost smells worse than coltan.
No way. Maybe somebody vomited on the hyena.
That's my bad.
But Massimo feeds the hyena the pummel of his sword. Nima's keen elven ears pick up the sound of a door opening to the south. Or should I say to the south?
She announces that to her companions. We might want to retreat.
A scarred hyena moves up behind his buddies and paces back and forth, waiting for his turn to get a bite. Nima is up.
I can't really get in there and attack, can I? Well, I mean, if I did attack, I'd have to attack from the same square as an ally, right?
Terrible, terrible penalties.
Yes, in that case, maybe I'll delay my turn until I could get into melee with something.
Say after my turn.
Maybe, yes, unless something terrible happens.
I think you have to specify when you're delaying your turn. To.
No, you just delay your turn and then when you feel like coming back in, just let me know.
Alright.
Although it does help to say, you know, if you're going to do it after Coltane, this way we can have an idea and we won't accidentally, you know, pass it over. So, Nima is waiting for the opportunity to get in, just like this scarred hyena. Winter.
Oh, okay, I know what to do. Winter marks the filthy hyena as his quarry. And
Fumbles.
he's gonna fumble on a twin strike against the filthy hyena. Okay, I've got this. Is it okay? Is this good? Can I do this?
I don't know, this seems out of character.
Maybe I should use a basic attack. He gets bonuses to that. Okay, twin strike. Oh, it didn't fumble. That's a 23 for 8 and a 15 for 12. And a possible, as Doug says, a possible bonus 5 damage.
The first, or rather one arrow misses, but another strikes true, nailing the hyena in the ribs. The other hyena, the yipping one, yips in pain for the filthy hyena.
And Winter says, I don't speak a lot, but I like killing animals.
That's awful.
And
Cage spiders? Cage giant spiders, rather?
and he doesn't move.
I don't often fight monsters, but when I do, I prefer helpless animals. Coltane.
Oh man. If I tried to get away from this, that's gonna be 2 attacks of opportunity against me.
Not if you shift and then move.
Oh, that's true. I can shift into someone else's square, right?
Absolutely.
Yes, excellent. Goldane shifts into Nima's square. He says, excuse me.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he probably doesn't.
You're right. He just pushes her out of the way.
What's your name again?
You know, I could swear this token selection thing doesn't work for me.
Where do you want to move? Just point at the square.
Yes. Then he moves back, also not saying anything other than nothing. And yes, that's the end of his exciting turn.
Really?
An exciting turn indeed.
Oh, he's got nothing else to do. He only has a minor action.
I'm confused.
He
It was a
starts
move,
scatting.
and then another move.
Okay.
What is there to be confused about? Alright, he says something. He says, "Go in there, Nima, and kill some hyenas for me. That one over there took a bite out of my thigh, and I really think it should be killed."
Like Scruff McGruff took a bite out of crime. So, Nima, would you like to come back into the combat?
Indeed. Encouraged by Coltane's words of
Encouragement?
yes. Nima moves forward. And hopefully gets vision.
Well, remember, Coltane has a light source, so the light will be limited by the...
Does that mean I can't attack the creature in front of me?
You could.
Is it concealed?
It does have some concealment, yes.
Just attack the filthy one.
I can see that one. Maybe I'll do that.
That way you could ignore Coltane's advice.
And you could also apply the principle of my first D&D quick tip, focus fire.
Ignore what he just said. We don't follow any of his good advice.
So yeah, Nima, who could not tell which one Coltane was pointing to because he just pushed past her and all that jazz, decides to attack the filthy hyena, but first marks him with her Oath of Enmity.
Too bad it's not the only enemy adjacent to you.
That's true. Wow, she was so confused. She misses, and yeah.
Overcome by the stench of her vomit on Coltane.
As he brushed past her.
That, and she was also standing next to Wrecked, so there's just such concentrated stank. And now coming up to the filthy hyena as well. It's just too much for the dainty elf.
She's so dainty.
Yeah, all the axe-wielding people I know, especially the maniacs, they're pretty dainty.